Living in a penthouse is the pinnacle of a luxurious lifestyle. These residential spaces provide facilities that most people can only dream of, such as private pools, stylish interiors, and exclusive services. In today's video, we are going to go over the 10 most expensive penthouses in the world. So without further ado, let's get into it. Number 10. FAENA Residence, Miami Beach, $55 million. At $55 million, the penthouse at FAENA House, Miami Beach is the second biggest residential property on the marketplace in Miami-Dade County. Exterior renderings have existed for quite some time, long before the Norman Foster designed project was completed a few years ago. This trophy property drew attention for its exorbitant price, its position in one of Miami's most fascinating developments, the FAENA District, as well as the one-time mysteries of its landowner, billionaire Kenneth Griffin, whose identity was held in secret for about a month after acquisition. When Griffin purchased the property and another unit immediately below it for $60 million, it set records as the most costly residential real estate sale in Miami-Dade County. Penthouse B, the second unit, is classified separately for $18 million. The over 8,000 square foot interior is surrounded by over 7,000 square foot exterior balcony that stretches around the entire perimeter of the unit. You could jog laps around the penthouse. Even though the unit is mainly on one level, an oceanfront infinity pool on the roof gives the impression of floating on top of the world. Number 9. Dome Penthouse at the Plaza, New York, $80 million. The Dome Penthouse at the Plaza in New York City is a landmark condominium residence that has seldom been available for rent, considering its prestigious area. The apartment, built in 1907 and redesigned only this year, is ideally situated on the building's 18th and 19th floors and provides stunning, spectacular views of Central Park and Fifth Avenue. This one-of-a-kind home features 5 well-appointed bedrooms, 5 complete and 1/2 bathrooms, and high-end finishes and materials. There is also a fully fitted gourmet kitchen and a personal terrace from which to view New York from above. Owners can also take advantage of the plaza's abundant amenities, including a fully staffed 24-hour white glove condominium with separate private exits, maid, valet, and Todd English room service. The magnificent Dome Penthouse, one of New York's most impressive homes, is currently on the market for $80 million. Number 8. 15 Central Park West Penthouse, New York. The spacious and private corner penthouse 18 and 19A at 15 Central Park West is located directly on Central Park at an ideal elevation, enabling one to engage the park, admire the nearby architecture, and enjoy the city's vitality for the first time. The penthouse provides tranquil privacy and is located atop the house at Robert A.M. Stern's world-renowned 15 Central Park West, a limestone modern classical landmark recognized for its prestige, excellent location, and timeless architecture. With its layout of grandly proportioned public rooms and private floor of luxurious bedroom suites, the traditional floor plan carries on the patterns of yesteryear's great apartment houses. The unit has an internal private liftgate, a gas fireplace, separately zoned central air conditioning and heating, custom closets, and electric shades and awnings. Mainly included with the acquisition of PH 1819A are a studio apartment service unit in the tower with its kitchenette, wardrobe, and bath, a wine cellar, and 2 storage units. A 6,744 square foot penthouse there was purchased for a whopping $88 million in late 2011. Number 7. 432 Park Avenue Penthouse, New York, $95 million. One of New York City's most sought-after real estate items is part of the 432 Park Avenue block, Manhattan's tallest and most luxurious structure. The penthouse is the most spectacular of the building's 104 condos, with high ceilings, 10-foot by 10-foot windows to allow residents to fully appreciate the breathtaking views from 1,200 feet up in the sky. Oak surfaces, marble worktops, and heated bathroom floors. The complex also has a gym, a 75-foot pool, and a massage therapy facility, as well as the opportunity to buy a climate-controlled wine cellar. Number 6. CITYSPIRE Penthouse, New York, $100 million. As the trophy property market in New York proceeds to smash records, Kevin Clare, chairman of Long Island real estate developer, the Clare Organization, is attempting to capitalize on it. As per the New York Times, Clare has mentioned his 8,000 square foot penthouse condominium in CitySpire building on West 56th Street for $100 million. It is the most expensive property for sale in New York City right now. The octagonal penthouse has 6 bedrooms and 9 bathrooms. Art is what customers are willing to pay for, and this apartment is like a masterpiece, Clare told the New York Times. Clare has lived in the apartment for 17 years and says he's leaving partially because he's concerned his young son could fall off the balconies, which have 360-degree views. Number 5. 157 Penthouse, New York, $100.5 million. 157 is evidence that real estate in New York is on the rise. One of the 1,004-foot tall residence's penthouses has officially closed for $100.5 million, making it the most expensive condo ever sold in NYC and the first to exceed $100 million. The penthouse, situated on the 89th and 90th floors, has 11,000 square feet, 6 suites, a steam room, a library, and an enclosed movie theater. People will also have access to the Park Hyatt Hotel's facilities, which occupy the first 39 floors of the building. If they don't want to interact with the general public, 157 owners can choose their 20,000 square foot convenience floor, including a pool, gym, library, and cinema. And while $100 million may sound like a lot, New York's most luxurious penthouses will almost certainly prove to be a wise investment as more expensive properties continue to sell. A penthouse in 520 Park Avenue is already on the marketplace for $130 million, and rates are expected to rise further. The buyer of the mega property, as well as many buyers in 157, remain unknown. Limited liability companies and trusts purchased more than half of the 26 units sold so far to protect the holder's privacy. Number 4. House number 1, The Peak, Hong Kong, $102 million. Surprisingly, the most expensive real estate was found in Hong Kong, in a neighborhood known as The Peak, rather than in London, Paris, Moscow, or Manhattan. This incredible penthouse, built by Sun Hung Kai Properties, is precisely the type of home that propelled the average to such dizzying heights. The spacious residence, dubbed rather unimaginatively House Number 1, has a huge private swimming pool, jacuzzi, garden, and a rooftop terrace with panoramic views of Victoria Bay. There is also an elevator to assist the owners in getting around. The apartment is not significant, measuring 4,661 square feet. However, it is the world's most valuable dwelling per square foot with its hefty price tag. Number 3. Ritz-Carlton Penthouse, New York, $118 million. As per the Wall Street Journal, 3 units at the Ritz-Carlton Battery Park are being sold as one penthouse suite for $118.5 million, making it one of the most expensive properties in New York City. The enormous penthouse occupies the top 2 floors of the Ritz-Carlton and has 15,434 square feet of indoor environment and 2,193 square feet of balcony. According to the Journal, the 3 units have not yet been merged but cannot be purchased separately. According to the Journal, Gary Siegel of 5 Star Electric in Ozone Park owns one of the 3 units. It was on the marketplace for $56.5 million last year before being removed. Siegel also holds the second of the 3 residences, a 3-bedroom house. Randall Yanker, a financier, owns the final apartment, which has 4 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. Number 2. Penthouse D, 1 Hyde Park, London, $237 million. One Hyde Park, recently launched in the wealthy Knightsbridge district of central London, is among the world's most luxurious apartment complexes. The project allegedly cost nearly $2 billion, so it's no wonder that it's home to some of London's most expensive dwellings. This spring, one of One Hyde Park's 4 penthouses, Penthouse D, has become the most costly flat ever sold in Britain when it was bought for a whopping $237 million by an anonymous Eastern European billionaire. Although the building has some pretty impressive amenities, 24-hour residential concierge, a 21-meter stainless steel ozone pool house, and extreme security measures, the penthouse didn't come with any decorations, flooring, or even interior walls, the cost of which may be in the hundreds of millions of dollars. Number 1. ODEON Tower Penthouse, Monaco, $440 million. While the world's great global cities and financial centers, London and New York, have their good proportion of ultra-expensive penthouses, Monaco is an appealing resort for the very rich, but more as a holiday resort. Having said that, the tiny principality is expected to host the world's most spectacular and luxurious penthouse on top of the modern ODEON Tower. The ODEON Tower is among Europe's tallest apartment complexes and Monaco's first skyscraper since the 1980s, and the Sky Penthouse appears to justify the lengthy delay. It has 33,500 square feet of living area, spread over 5 floors including a gym, sauna, theater, library, bar, and billiard room. The infinity pool with a water slide from which the homeowner can experience the best views in all of Monaco is the most spectacular of all. Well, except the size of the entire thing. With that being said, here we come to the end of our video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss any video.